I'm going to promise you is to send you the video of the 10-minute speech, okay? Yeah, but for now, I will give you a very short snippet, just as a teaser. Is that okay? Yeah. By the way, if there's family waiting for you, please feel free, okay? It won't be rude to just leave. Anyone need to rush right now? Can I? Okay. Then let me share with you something in the shortest possible time. It is something that really resonates very deeply with me. A lot of people like abbreviations. I like 3A. Yeah. There's something that has been bothering me for many years. I'm quite a simple man. I got married in 2002, and I later on had 3 kids. One after another, and all I wanted to do is just be a good father. Simple, right? I'm not saying I want to be a millionaire by 40 or want to buy Lamborghini. I just want to be a good father. That's it. Is that too much to ask for? Yeah, but there's this. So this is something that bothered me for many years, because by right? I mean, if I one day get a chance to design the universe, a person who wants to be a good father will just be able to provide for his family, full stop. Yeah, but life wasn't like that for me. In 2013, November, the bank I was working for is a Japanese bank in Hong Kong. They asked me to go. Yeah, it's a very long story. You watch my speech, hopefully. But I suddenly realized I couldn't feed my family. Some of you might be wondering, what's the big deal? Just apply for another job. I did. I mean, it's no-brainer, right? So I just apply. Yeah, but virtually all of them gave me some kind of excuse like, your skills are not relevant, or you're a bit too old for this kind of industry. I tried to join advertising after banking. Then they look at me like, at your age, are you sure? Also, it was very, very painful. And as I saw my bank savings dwindle, I suddenly felt like there's a blockage, right? We call it adversity. Just imagine like this. But by right, if this is not there, I can just simply find another job, right? I can simply say, hey, I want to be a professional speaker. And then, become a professional speaker. Yeah, but that's not how it works. I started my company to do professional speaking, and nobody engaged me. They say like, what credentials do you have? Hey, who resonates with this? Like, people will start to ask you, what credentials? Have you written any books? Like, sorry, what's your name again? How do you spell it? I was like, oh my God. And I happen to be a believer of God. So I started complaining every day. I'm like, are you even there? What's wrong with you? Why do you design the universe like this? What did I do wrong to you? Why are you doing this to me? So I was very, very angry. But all this while, I didn't forget, right? All this while, I did not forget that I wanted this. Can you say this together? Abundance. Who wants abundance as well? Abundance is not wealth, right? Don't misunderstand. So all this while, I wanted more than enough time to spend with my family. I want more than enough energy so that I can do things with my family and for charity and for people I love. Yeah, but don't have. What I felt was adversity every day. I woke up, looked at my bank account, and then friends who said they will help, but in the end procrastinated. So it was a long time of this thing just blocking me. Until one day I read a book. And this book title starts with A. Okay, all of you, those who heard my speech before, probably can guess. Yeah. Sorry, what is it? Oh, it's not. Oh, that's a good book. Yeah. No? Wait, but don't need to guess anymore. Yeah, I have no time for guessing. Anti-fragile, thank you. Let me spell it for you. I borrow your. Yeah. Yeah. I probably chose the lightest color here. It's a very new word to me. Very, very new. And it's very easy to say the word, right? Anti-fragile. It's like, probably something to do with the opposite of fragile. Yeah, but it really resonated deeply with me because I was broke. Right? And I didn't like to be broke, obviously. And I didn't want to just say lower my standard of living, maybe drive Grab and be happy with Cai Peng. You know Cai Peng, economy rise every day. I didn't want, right? Because I believe in, what's this? Abundance. Right, I believe in more than enough time, more than enough money for my friends, for people in need. So I didn't want to just say, okay, let's be contented. Let's just be happy with my low pay. Yeah, so I decided, okay, let's practice this. Also, anti-fragile is very simple. Something that is supposed to block us, we reframe it. We reframe it. Like, okay, retrenchment. People rejecting me. People saying, how come you didn't write a book? How come you don't speak well? How come you speak with a very heavy Singlish accent? Everything that people say about me, I turn it into my benefit. And this is, for goodness sake, a chair, right? You think about it. Like, why did I even put it upside down? Don't you think it's very silly? All I needed to do is, in my own mind, reframe it, and it actually becomes a very useful tool. So my retrenchment allows me to pause, allows me to reflect. Like, I hated my job actually. Why didn't I quit earlier? You want to guess why I didn't quit earlier? I needed the money, yeah. So someone up there, right, whether you believe in God or higher beings or the Jedi, whatever you believe in, someone was looking out for me. He was saying that, hey, Eugene, since you have no courage to resign, let me do it for you. And I didn't appreciate it, right? I complained, I scolded him. But after I realized that, hey, wait a minute, it's a blessing, not a curse. Then I sat down and I could rest. And I could make new friends. Not only can I sit down, this one requires a bit of balance. It allows me to be higher. My retrenchment is actually my stepping stone. If only I want to see it that way, right? And who can stop me from thinking this way? Who? Yeah, only me, myself. So I decided, okay, why don't I go for networking events, like today? Why don't I make friends? Why don't I see further, look wider, expand my horizon? So I started investing in a lot of courses, like thousands and thousands and thousands. Some of you attended such thousands of courses together with me. And I tell you, I grew and grew, rewired my brain. And finally, with this as a stepping stone, I don't have to be trapped by adversity anymore. And just to cut a long story short, abundance, what does it mean to me? For the past 6-7 years, I could bring my children, 3 children, 20, 16, 14, one by one to different parts of the world. Right, this one requires, of course, money. What else does it require? Time. I couldn't believe it. And just to put some tangible numbers, right? I earned $24,000 per month, Sing dollars, from the bank that retrenched me. So because I believe in abundance, I never wanted to say, okay, I'm happy with 5,000, 6,000, 8,000, 12,000. I told myself I must earn more than $24,000, right? Not to prove to anybody, just to tell myself that actually it is possible. And also to prove to my children that it's possible to pursue your dream, do what you love, impact lives, and also earn more than $24,000 per month. Right, so I managed to bring not just my 3 kids, but my wife for multiple staycation. Right, every time I book, I just want too romantic, but I don't tell you what. Like Ritz-Carlton, Fullerton Bay, all these are amazing hotels, and we'll just spend this weekend here, spend this weekend there. Right, and then I bring my mom, 86 years old this year, and for years my dad traveled without her. So after my dad passed on 2019, I decided to be the dad, right? Her so-called husband. Right? I brought her to Spain, Barcelona, Madrid, on business class, mind you. Yeah, because she deserves it. Right? I choose. Remember I said this? Right? Some people will say, no, she doesn't deserve it. You should save money for your children's university. Sorry, are you her son or am I her son? So I choose to bring my mom on business class to Taipei, to Sydney, and I tell you, I will live life with no regrets. Yeah. So this is my very short story, and those of you who want to know the full details of, hey, so simple, just step on a chair and step into abundance. Exactly what are the methods? Yeah, this one we will share next time. Right, thank you very much for listening. Yeah.